Good evening, District 5. Welcome to the Galveston Police Department's first National Night Out virtually. We can't wait to get to see you again and in person so we can eat the free hot dogs and meals that you serve and have the good high fives and personal communications. But this year, in the year of COVID, we didn't want to dismiss National Night Out and still come together in some way. So here we are. So today we're going to talk about District 5. First, I'm going to talk a little bit about the overall crime stats for the island, and then we'll talk specifically about what's going on in your district, and then we'll move from there. And I hope we can make this even bigger and better next year and bring all of these communities together. Year to date, when we look at the entire year, 2019 versus 2020, the island's crime rate is down. Using the old UCR data, major crimes is down 3.94%. We've had reductions in major categories like ag assaults, and we had increases in ag assaults, decreases in murders and homicides and things of that sort. Ag assaults is one of the places we're having one of our biggest challenges. We had a series of shootings and other things which you may have seen in the paper, and so we're doing some things to get a handle on that immediately. In addition, we've had a large increase in burglary of motor vehicles. A lot of cars getting broken into. On the positive side, more of us are locking our cars and trying to prevent some of this. On the negative side, we've still had far too many. However, our detectives did a wonderful job and were able to clear over 30 of them from one ring of individuals who were working together. We've had a reduction in rapes, robberies, and an increase in shoplifts. That's just a few of the stats for around the city. When we talk about District 5 itself, District 5 is having challenges in three primary areas. One, thefts. Those are being driven primarily by the big box stores. We're meeting with every one of them, with their loss prevention experts and all those other folks, and seeing what we can do to identify and reduce the thefts in those areas. Public intoxication, and again, burglary of motor vehicles. As you're aware, District 5 is made up of some of our neighborhoods like Hollywood Heights, Denver Court, Fort Crockett, Office Point, Back Bay, just to name a few. And those neighborhoods already do a great job of communicating, and we want you to continue to do that. As you guys come together and you see this suspicious activity, you see things that we can do to reduce thefts and burglary of motor vehicles in your area, then certainly give us a call. As you know, I'm a stickler about how you call 911. So when you're calling 911, I ask that you do a couple of things. One, make sure you give us the busiest day for whatever that complaint may be, whether it be a speeding complaint, a drug complaint, whatever it may be. Tell us what's the worst day of the week, and then narrow that down to 2 to 4 hour window. What are the worst hours on those days of the week? So you may say Fridays and Saturdays are worse from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tell us that so we can get the appropriate personnel out there at the appropriate times. That's extremely important to using our resources effectively. In addition, if you see suspicious vehicles, tell us what are they doing that's suspicious. What does the car look like? As you saw in the kidnapping press conference we did the other day, vehicle descriptions are extremely important, and we're still continuing to look for that suspect. But if you see suspicious vehicles, give us a good description. Have a picture if you can, or video from your personal devices, etc. Another thing you can do is put low-cost motion sensors on your lights around your garage and floodlights and things of that sort, so that when crooks enter your driveway to break in your vehicle, they're lit up. Crooks don't like light, and they go ahead and move around. So if you have good cameras, good video, good lighting, all those help. If you do have video equipment, make sure it's working properly. Make sure when we come to retrieve that video, you know how to retrieve it and that it was working at that time. And that's whether you're a retail establishment or a resident, because all those videos tend to help us. And we'll continue to try to post those good videos and other information out there. We've had an increase in family violence in many of our districts. So I'm asking that all of you, if you're in that type of situation where you're being abused in some way, then certainly give us a call and try to get some help. You don't have to be in that situation. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, you do not have to be abused. We got a lot of resources on this island. We have the Resource Crisis Center of Galveston County. You can reach out to them for shelter or other resources and places to go. We got the Domestic Violence Institute of Texas, which is located up in Houston, but we have contacts there. If it's a child that's being abused, we have detectives that can do that. So get the resources you need to get you and your family into a safe situation and out of that. Thank you again for attending National Night Out. District 5, we can't wait to see you again. Have a great night.